93 or 92 with Rodney King riots in Los Angeles. Well, here we are with Baltimore. Yeah, do you notice something? How about Columbine shooting? What about Sandy Hook Elementary? Under the Clinton administration, under the Obama regime administration. You see the connection here. You see a couple of missing airplanes as well. Remember Flight 800? Look what happened with our losing Malaysia Airlines. Another great example. Another great example is Fort Hood. You know, we got this, and then you got also with the World Trade Tower in '93, the USS Cole. Remember, USS Cole. Another. This was a battleship. The USS Cole was a battleship, just like Fort Hood was a military base. Again, domestic. They call it workplace violence. It's called terrorism. Okay, liberalism does support terrorism, and that's what the record is all about. And
well, if you notice, there's always a pattern. Like all of a sudden, there's all these school shootings, one after the other. Then there's all these attacks on the airplanes, or they're crashing, or they're being blown up. Then you've got and now you've got the riots going, and
anarchy
for civil unrest, in my opinion. Well, because of the open borders, we have to question who those people are that are inciting these riots in these cities, and are so well trained that they know exactly how to tear a city down within a night, within 24 hours.
Rose,
these are not idiots. These are community organizers.
Then not too. Do you notice these guys in the ski masks and covering their faces? That's what ISIS did too, as well. They're domestic. They're wannabe ISIS members. Have you noticed that? I noticed that.
Well, I believe that they have endangered the lives of the citizens. I believe they have endangered the lives of the police and the firefighters by encouraging these people who are committing crimes against their own business owners, their own communities, their own people, if they actually live in those cities, because we aren't sure if they even live in those cities, or if they're being bumped in or coming on in just because they're troublemakers.
Right, or instigators by Al Sharpton and Jesse Jackson too, as well. Remember, Al Sharpton and Jesse Jackson were the ones that were promoting all of this. Remember, they were the masterminds behind all of this that was going on. Remember this. Remember MSNBC. They should be held responsible, and they're not. And nobody's pointing a finger at them. I wonder why.
Why was Boston awarded 1.8 billion U.S. tax dollars? Baltimore.
Right,
Baltimore awarded $1.8 billion of U.S. tax dollars. That is another question. It all seems to be very political.
Yeah, there's something going on about that they should be investigating, and they're not at all. And this is one thing Matt Drudge talked about over the weekend too. If you happen to listen to us, we had Matt Drudge with Joe Glory on was that Saturday? Yeah, it was Saturday. And this is one thing we did address. And there was another. Then, believe it or not, too, on Saturday we had the police chief who was gunned down by ISIS in New York City. That's correct. 34 years experience. He was gunned down and murdered.
You know what's interesting about this whole thing is that ISIS says they're here. FBI says ISIS is here, and yet our borders are open. They haven't frozen immigration. They haven't prohibited and banned citizenship, at least temporarily, till all this is resolved. They haven't put the terrorists on no-fly list so that they can't come back into this country when they're released from Gitmo. So what's interesting about this is that the only people that are unprotected are the American people, in my opinion, and the police and the sheriffs and the ICE and the military, who's being purged right out of the military.
No, dude, they got before military shoots before a military shoots what do you call it? Uh, I'm not going to, yeah, before he says a terrorist, or a, you know, a thug, I'm not sure what to call these people anymore. I don't have a name for it, um, uh, you know, for these,
I didn't know thug was a racist name.
right,
Word. I didn't know thug was a racist word. The last time I looked, it could be anybody.
right. So I don't know. You know, it's, you have these, uh, you got the Al Qaeda, you got these masterminds, these terrorists that you can't profile them anymore. You can't call them terrorists anymore either. What do we call these people? Animals? I don't know, but they are terrorists, okay? But in the
I'm
military.
calling them community organizers.
Right, I know. I call them domestic terrorism. Okay, it's what this was. Baltimore was a domestic act of terrorism. Okay, it was not a workplace violence. It was not a criminal. It was not a. It was just not a peaceful protest. No, it was a domestic act of terrorism. Plain and simple. I even talked to Tom Ridge. I tweeted this.
In my opinion, there are dual reasons why they're doing this. Number one, kind of gun control.
Right.
Number two, to eliminate peaceful protests.
Mm-hmm.
Number three, to weaken the police departments and the sheriffs. And number four, to bring the police under the authority of the federal government under Executive Order 13684 that was signed off on December 18th, 2014, before any of these civil unrest began in
Right.
these cities. So why is Al Sharpton running around and encouraging the black communities to act out? Let's call it act out versus paying his taxes and figuring out how to do that back to the American people, as well as encouraging them as a pastor or reverend, Sharpton, to sit down with the community leaders, for watchdog groups and communication groups, so that they can address their grievances within their communities and make their communities better, which is the way the American way of life was before 2009. So this is a new world, all right, a new America that they are creating, and it is not pretty. It's ugly.
Right. Right, it is. And, these